Good to see you, traveler. Paimon. I trust all has been going well for you.
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important...
Is that genuinely something people would consider...
Why wouldn't they? Important business is a big deal.
Ah, yes, you're quite right. When someone you care about requires emotional... After reading the Maréchal Tey-Phantom's reports, I had a feeling a trip here might be in order.
Take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur Neuvillette...
So the old friend she mentioned was her teacher then? The witch? Oh, sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude. It's only because Citrin calls her that all the time.
I doubt she considers that title to be offensive, Paimon. Don't worry.
Indeed. In fact, I believe Sigewinne would take it as a sign of affection. She has spoken of this doctor on many occasions, and it sounds like she was a truly generous individual. In those days, many people harbored prejudices against Melusines. She was the only teacher willing to take...
Wow. It's really nice of you two to be here for Sigewinne. Guess you guys really look out for your
Younger colleague? Well, that might be true for the Udex, but I'm not sure I can say the same. Sigewinne served a sentence in the fortress of Meripede hundreds of years ago, and after she did her time, she decided to stick around. She's, strictly speaking, the head nurse has been around longer than most people in the fortress, myself included. Pretty sure that makes me the younger colleague.
She served a sentence?
Yes. Long before I became Udex, there was an ancient law in Fontaine that prohibited any attempt to transform another species into a human. Initially, I and most researchers believed this law to have been imposed due to ethical concerns. But now, it seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy, a way for Egeria to ensure that her people would remain insulated from the truth.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Sigewinne had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human form, but the act was nonetheless in clear violation of the law.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what happened back then?
Certainly. Sigewinne does not object to her close friends learning about her history. In fact, I first learned of it myself because she confessed.
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always. Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there.
Master, what
I discovered a strange disease. One I had no choice but to experiment on my...
Then I'll find it.
There's no need.
But...
As I said before, a doctor...
I know. I'll do whatever...
Even if it means breaking the law and being punished for it.
As long as I don't hurt...
Then I shall make one more final gamble. If I am able to work, if not, then it means there is one. I will leave you a...
When Sigewinne returned, the miracle had not occurred. She found a potion, and after I had confirmed the veracity...
So that's what happened.
I fear Sigewinne only understood the full story after the truth about the dissolution of Fontainians. When I reflected on all this with that knowledge in hand, I felt a deep sense of regret. After the final details of the events surrounding Sigewinne's transformation came to light...
Wonder how she...
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends to speak of... On behalf of the Maréchal Tey-Phantom, I would like to once again thank the Fortress of Meripede.
Our head nurse and the traveler in Paimon did most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
Sigewinne seems to be in good spirits. I trust work hasn't been too hard on her lately.
Well, she might be the only permanent medical staff in the fortress, but there's plenty of people with medical knowledge.
I am most relieved to hear it.
The way you're asking after her well-being makes you sound like a concerned parent.
Well, I won't lie. I've always seen myself that way.
Showing your age a bit there, don't you think?
Indeed. Actually, I often forget just how much older I am than you.
Well, while we're on the topic, what did you do before getting this job anyway? Spend all day swimming in the sea from east to west and then north to south?
Yes, and, from the surface to the ocean floor on occasion.
Wow. Impressive.
Apologies, that was merely an attempt at humor.
That's impossible, I'm afraid. My imagination's already...